Whether you're heading to work, school, or just running errands, this easy, quick routine will enhance your natural beauty and leave you feeling fresh and confident. Let's get started. So this is the clean base that we're working with, and you want to start by moisturizing your face. We want to make sure that our face is well hydrated before applying those makeup products to the skin. And you want to go ahead and comb your eyebrow hairs into place before you begin to fill them in. And to fill them in, I'm simply using an eyebrow pencil, and I'm just going over into the spaces that seem scarce with some really light strokes. Nothing too harsh, it is to maintain that natural looking base. Look at that. The next step that you want to do is clean up that base. So if any spillage happened during the filling process, cleaning up that base will ensure you have your eyebrows looking well groomed and well maintained. And for this, I am simply using one shade lighter foundation. You can use concealer for this, but I prefer foundation for a more natural finish. And I'm just going to blend that out all the way down onto my eyelid. And lastly, you just want to comb those eyebrow hairs into place to ensure that they are all in the same direction. Look at that. On the other side, you're just going to repeat those same steps, whereby you would comb your eyebrow hairs, then fill them in and clean up under the brow once you are finished filling them in with either your foundation or your concealer. And I am simply using one shade lighter than my skin complexion before blending them out onto the eyelid. I simply like to do eyebrows first because they give me a nice clean finish. Look at that base. Once my eyebrows are completed, I am just going to prime my face, and for primer I use the Maybelline Baby Skin Blurring Primer, and I'm just going to apply that all over my face just so that that makeup can sit well on the skin. While that is dry, I'm just applying some more foundation to my eyelid and blending them out so that the eyelid looks one shade or one complexion. Next, I'm going to go under the eyes. So we're removing those bags from under the eyes, and I'm simply using one shade lighter. The same shade that I used to clean up under the brow is what I am using to just hide those bags that we have under there and any discoloration we have under the eyes. Once you have blended that all the way out, this is the base that you should be working with. Look at how clean that looks. Next, I'm going to use my foundation shade, and the foundation of choice that I am using is the Maybelline Super Stay Longwear Foundation. And this foundation generally works well with almost everyone's skin, and there is a shade for everyone, and that is what I enjoy about this line of makeup. When you're finished, you just want to blend that all the way into the skin, including it into the areas where we would have first concealed under the eyes. So you want to go ahead and just blend it all the way so that there isn't any harsh lines showing in the makeup, because once you set it, that is exactly how your makeup is going to look at the end. So you want to make sure that is all the way blended. Next, we're just going to clean above the brow, and we are using our main foundation shade for this process so that there isn't any harsh or white lines at the top of the brow. So this is where everything is just gonna look so seamless. Look at that base that we have there. And once that is done, you just want to go ahead and blend out the rest of the forehead. On the forehead, I usually use the least product because the forehead, once we sweat, makeup tends to shift a lot. So here I am just going to now highlight, and for highlighting I'm using 2 shades lighter than my shade complexion, and I'm highlighting the center of the face. So that would include the under eye, the cupid's bone, down the nose bridge, and the center of the forehead. Once that is completed, I like to allow it to dry for just like 1 to 2 minutes before going to blend it. And what this does, it just gives us a lot more coverage. Look at how bright that under eye just seems to appear, and it allows you to look more awake and bright. So it gives you that really fresh finish. So you want to just go ahead and blend that all the way out, ensuring that there are no harsh lines. And what you will do is go back in with your foundation brush just to blend out the harsh lines. And after you blend out that highlight, you want to make sure you set your highlight with some setting powder. And for setting powder of choice, I'm using the Sacha Buttercup in Light. Once we highlight, we have to now go in and contour, and contour is just gonna shape out and define all those beautiful outline features that we have on the outskirts of our face. Look at how that highlights and contour just came together, but the contour really brought back color and complexion to the skin. And you want to make sure and contour the outer perimeter of the face, so the cheekbone, the jawline, and the hairline, along with the nose bridge. The sides of our nose into the brow is where we are contouring. And look at how well defined our face looks after we would have highlights and contour. Next, I'm just adding some blush to my cheekbone, and I like to carry it a bit up onto the hairline so that my face appears a lot more warm and color. I love blush. I just simply love blush. Look at that. Ooh. Next, I'm just dusting off the setting powder that we use to set the highlights. And then I'm going to do a simple black wing liner, nothing too dramatic because it is a natural look that we are doing. But I like to do a simple wing liner to have a lash band or to camouflage the lash band when we put on eyelashes. And for this, I'm simply using the Inglot gel liner in the shade number 77. I find it gives me a really black jet base to work with that simply hides the lash band. Not forgetting coming down to the corner of the eyes and bringing it all the way down. Look at that. For lashes, I am just measuring my lashes before I apply them so that there isn't any sticking happening in the corners of my eyes. So I usually cut my lash band on the longer side, not the side that goes to the corner or the inner corner of the eyes. Look at how those lashes just popped this entire look. At this point, Hazu is just making me smile, so you would see me just pause a bit while I'm applying the eyeliner on the bottom lash line. Next, I'm just going to apply a very light highlight on the top of the cheekbone, the nose, and the cupid's bone as well. Look at how fresh that makeup looks. Don't forget to go back in and add mascara to your lash band. This is going to blend your natural lashes with the falsies that we would have put on there. And this is what we're working with so far. This makeup looks so fresh already. Next, you want to just take your powder shade and just ensure that all those powders, the highlights and the contour, along with the blush and the highlight, is blended seamless into the skin. And for lips, I am simply using a light brown lip liner, and I'm just outlining the outer skirts of my lip to allow my lips to look much more defined in this look. No matter what shade of lipstick I am using, I tend to always outline with a light brown pencil first before I go in with any lipstick shade. This is also called contouring of the lips, and the lipstick shade that we are going to add to the center is like the highlight. So we simply did the same thing that we did on our face, we are doing it on the lips as well. And I simply used a very neutral pink undertone lipstick before I went in with the lip gloss, because I did add gloss to this look as well. You can simply stop at this point if you are not a gloss type of girl, but if you are, you're gonna take it a step further, and I'm just adding clear gloss on top of the lip color that we just did there. I'm not adding a colored lip gloss because I don't want to change the base that we're working with. So the clear gloss just adds a very neutral tone and shine to the lips. Once you are completed with that, you're gonna have these nice shine on the lips. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Don't forget to blend it all out by patting the lips. And lastly, I'm just going to seal that makeup in with some rose water and setting spray in that order. Don't forget to make sure that all your eyebrow hairs are in place. And that's it for today's natural makeup look. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial and found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more beauty tips and tutorials. Leave a comment below letting me know your favorite part of this video. And if you have any questions, bye!